10 heartwarming things cats do when they deeply trust you. Cats, mysterious, graceful, and endlessly fascinating. They move through our lives like quiet shadows, their every glance carrying meaning, their every gesture a story. But behind those calm eyes and delicate paws lies a world of emotion few truly understand. For cats, trust is not given, it's earned. It's built slowly, piece by piece, through patience, respect, and love. When a cat decides to trust you, it's not just a moment, it's a transformation. They let you into a part of their world they rarely share with anyone else. In this video, we're going to uncover the heartwarming, sometimes surprising ways cats reveal that trust. The little gestures that say, "You're my person." From the way they blink, to how they rest beside you, to the sounds they save only for you, each behavior is a quiet confession of love. And once you recognize them, you'll never look at your cat the same way again. So sit back, maybe with your cat curled up beside you, and let's explore the 10 beautiful, heartwarming things cats do when they deeply trust you. At number 10, they show you their belly. When a cat rolls onto its back and exposes its belly, you're witnessing one of the purest acts of feline trust. In the wild, that soft underside is their most vulnerable area, home to vital organs and completely unprotected. For a cat to expose it means they feel so secure with you that they can afford to let their guard down completely. It's their silent way of saying, "You make me feel safe." Cats who don't trust their surroundings would never risk that position. They'd stay alert, curled up tight, ready to spring away. So when yours flops down and reveals that fluffy tummy, it's not just cute, it's sacred. But here's what most people misunderstand. Showing the belly doesn't always mean, "Please rub it." Many cats will instinctively grab or kick if you touch their stomach, because it's such a sensitive area. Think of it more as an invitation to appreciate the moment, not to interact physically. Just your presence, your calm reaction, and your gentle energy are enough to reassure them that they made the right choice in trusting you. The next time you see your cat sprawled on the floor, paws in the air, eyes half closed, take a second to smile. That's your cat telling you, "I feel completely at peace here." And the deeper meaning runs even further. When your cat shows their belly, it's not only a sign of safety, it's a form of emotional intimacy. It says you've crossed from acquaintance to family. Cats don't give trust easily. It's built through quiet consistency, feeding them on time, speaking softly, respecting their space, and showing patience. Over weeks and months, those tiny moments of care weave together into something powerful. Confidence. When they finally roll over beside you, that act is the culmination of all the safety you've built together. A small, furry, wordless declaration of love. Number 9, they slow blink at you. One of the most magical, heart-melting gestures a cat can give you is the slow blink. You've probably seen it before. Your cat sitting across the room, eyes soft, and then, without a sound, they close their eyes halfway, pause, and slowly open them again. It might look like nothing special, but in cat language, it's everything. That slow blink is their way of saying, "I trust you. I'm comfortable, I love you." It's the feline equivalent of a warm smile or a gentle hug. In the wild, cats never take their eyes off something they don't trust. So when they deliberately close them in your presence, it means they're sure you're no threat, that you belong to their inner circle of safety. You can actually talk back to your cat using this same silent language. Next time you catch your cat's gaze, soften your eyes and blink slowly too. Don't stare, just relax your expression. Close your eyes for a second, then open them gently. You'll be amazed how many cats respond with their own slow blink in return. That's not a coincidence. It's a two-way conversation built on peace and connection. Over time, this simple exchange becomes a daily ritual, a little whisper that says, "I see you, I care for you, and I feel safe with you." Some cats even use it as a greeting, their way of saying hello without making a sound. Behaviorists have actually studied this, and they've confirmed what cat lovers have always felt. Slow blinking strengthens the bond between cats and their humans. It lowers stress levels for both, creates emotional synchrony, and deepens trust. When a cat offers you that calm, unguarded gaze, they're not just tolerating your presence, they're opening their heart. So the next time your cat blinks slowly at you, take a moment to return it. In that quiet exchange of eyes, without a single word, your cat will feel something humans often forget to give freely: complete, unconditional safety. Number 8, they sleep near you or on you. When a cat chooses to sleep beside you, it's not a small thing. It's one of the most profound signs of trust they can offer. In the animal world, sleep equals vulnerability. It's the moment when instincts take a back seat, when the claws retract and the eyes close to the world. A cat that curls up near you, on your bed or on your chest, isn't just seeking warmth. They're entrusting you with their safety. To a cat, you've become their guardian, their protector from the unseen dangers that might lurk in the dark. That soft, purring ball resting beside you is silently saying, "I can rest now because you're watching over me." There's also a deeper emotional layer behind where they choose to sleep. Some cats prefer curling up by your feet. That's their way of staying close while maintaining a bit of independence. Others nap on your lap, feeling your heartbeat and warmth as a soothing rhythm. And then there are the extra affectionate ones who stretch out right on your chest or neck, placing themselves directly over your heart. Cats are highly attuned to rhythms and sounds, and your heartbeat to them represents security. It's steady, predictable, and comforting. That's why kittens often sleep piled together. They crave that same sense of shared warmth and rhythm. When an adult cat does it with you, it's a way of recreating that kitten comfort, with you as their family. And here's something fascinating. Cats don't just pick sleeping spots randomly. They actually study your routine. Where you sit, when you rest, how you move. When they choose to nap nearby, it's not convenience, it's loyalty. You've become part of their safe routine, a fixed point in their world. Over time, this simple act of resting near you weaves a thread of trust so strong it becomes second nature. You'll find your cat quietly appearing beside you when you settle on the couch, or curling up by your pillow before you've even climbed into bed. In that peaceful silence, you're witnessing the most beautiful thing a cat can offer. Not words, not gestures, but the unspoken comfort of presence. Number 7, they bring you gifts. At first glance, it can seem, well, a little gross. You wake up to find a bug on the floor, a toy mouse dragged into your shoe, or worse, a small, very real present from your cat's nightly adventures. But before you recoil, know this. In your cat's mind, this is a gesture of love. Cats are natural hunters, and hunting is deeply tied to how they express care within their social circles. In feline families, experienced hunters often bring food back to kittens or weaker members of the group. So when your cat presents you with a catch, they're treating you as part of their family. To them, it's a way of saying, "I care for you. I want to share what I have with you." It's actually a huge compliment, even if it doesn't feel like one. When a cat trusts you, they see you as someone worthy of their effort and instincts. They might think you're not the best hunter, let's be honest. From their perspective, humans are pretty hopeless at it, so they're helping you out. That sock, feather, or lizard tail isn't random, it's symbolic. It's your cat's way of contributing to the household just as they would in a feline community. Indoor cats often adapt this instinct by bringing you toys or dragging random objects across the room. They'll meow loudly to announce their catch, waiting for you to acknowledge it. If you respond gently, praising them or showing appreciation, you reinforce that bond. To them, that's teamwork. But here's where it becomes truly heartwarming. Cats don't do this for everyone. They reserve these gestures for those they deeply trust. Think about it. Your cat could easily ignore you and keep to themselves, but instead, they're choosing to share their most primal instinct with you. It's a mix of affection, pride, and inclusion, their way of saying, "You're one of us. So next time you find a gift waiting for you, resist the urge to scold or act disgusted. Take a deep breath, smile, and thank your cat in a soft voice. In their heart, they just said, "I love you," the only way they know how, by giving you something they worked hard to find. Number 6, they groom you. If your cat has ever licked your hair, nibbled your fingers, or gently cleaned your hand while you were petting them, you've been part of one of the most intimate rituals in the feline world. Grooming. To cats, grooming isn't just about hygiene, it's about bonding. In cat colonies, close friends and family members groom each other to strengthen their relationship. It's called allo-grooming, and it's a social behavior rooted in trust. When your cat extends that same ritual to you, it means they see you not as a mere human, but as part of their family unit. They're saying, "You're one of us. You belong to my circle." The feeling might be a little strange. Their tongues are rough, their licks repetitive, but to your cat, it's pure affection. They might focus on your hair, your arm, or even your face because they're trying to share scents. Cats rely heavily on smell to define who's safe and who's other. By grooming you, they're mixing your scent with theirs, creating a shared family fragrance. It's the same instinct that drives mother cats to lick their kittens. It comforts them and marks them as part of the group. So when your adult cat does this, they're not just cleaning you. They're reinforcing a deep emotional bond built on familiarity, care, and love. Sometimes your cat might even give a gentle nibble during grooming. Don't worry, that's normal. It's another behavior borrowed from kittenhood, where cats use their teeth in play or to remove dirt from fur. It's their way of being thorough, of treating you as they would treat another cat they adore. What's fascinating is that not all cats will groom their humans. It's reserved for those they truly trust, the ones who make them feel safe and calm. If your cat does this, it's not a quirky habit. It's a sign of deep connection. It means you've passed every test of patience, gentleness, and reliability in their book. You've become family, not by blood, but by bond. Number 5. They expose their back or turn their back to you. At first glance, it might seem like your cat is ignoring you when they turn their back. Maybe they sit beside you on the couch, facing the other direction, tail softly resting near your leg. But what's actually happening here is something beautiful. Your cat is expressing deep, quiet trust. In the feline world, facing away from someone means, "I don't have to keep an eye on you." Cats are naturally alert and cautious. They constantly scan their surroundings for potential threats. So when your cat chooses to sit with their back turned, they're saying, "I'm safe with you. I can relax because I know you'd never hurt me." It's their silent way of letting their guard down in your presence. You'll often notice this behavior in cats who feel deeply bonded to their humans. They'll jump onto your bed or couch, circle once, and settle down with their back to you. Not because they're avoiding attention, but because they're comfortable enough to be vulnerable. It's actually quite similar to how humans behave around people they trust. Think about it. We often sit beside our friends, shoulder to shoulder, without needing constant eye contact. It's not distance, it's comfort. Your cat feels the same way. By turning away, they're including you in their calm, personal space. It's a gesture of quiet companionship, not flashy or dramatic, but real. Sometimes you'll even notice your cat stretching or yawning while facing away. That's another layer of trust. Yawning exposes their teeth and throat, both vulnerable areas. Doing it near you signals complete ease. When they flick their tail gently or rest it against you, while facing the opposite direction, it's like a gentle handshake. A physical reminder that you're part of their safe zone. If you want to return the sentiment, don't reach out or call for attention. Just stay still, maybe speak softly, and let them enjoy the moment. That calm acceptance tells your cat, "I understand you." And when a cat feels understood, their trust in you deepens even more. Number 4, they follow you around the house. Have you ever noticed that wherever you go, your cat somehow appears, from the bathroom to the kitchen, from the bedroom to your workspace? They're not always asking for food or attention. Sometimes they just follow. It might seem casual, but this behavior is one of the clearest, most heartwarming signs that your cat trusts and adores you. Cats are territorial by nature. They like having control over their environment. When they choose to trail behind you, it means you've become part of what they consider safe territory. They're not following out of fear or curiosity alone. They're doing it because your presence is comforting. To your cat, wherever you are, that's home base. It's especially touching when your cat follows you without demanding anything. No meowing, no scratching, just quietly staying near. That's their version of companionship. In the wild, cats are solitary hunters, but they still form loose social bonds with those they trust, often moving in parallel, watching each other's backs. When your cat shadows your steps, they're echoing that instinct. They want to be part of your routine, to see what you're doing, to share in your space. You might even catch them waiting outside the bathroom door or curling up on your desk as you work. That's their way of saying, "I don't want to be apart from you." And over time, this habit becomes something deeper, a rhythm of shared life. They learn your patterns, anticipate where you'll go next, and weave themselves into your daily moments. They might walk just ahead of you, tail held high, guiding you like a proud little companion. Or they might follow from behind, padding softly, never too close, but always near. Each step they take after you is a quiet expression of loyalty. They trust you to lead the way, and they want to be part of whatever you're doing, even if it's just making coffee or folding laundry. It's one of the purest forms of love. No words, no expectations, just silent, steady togetherness. Number 3, they rub against you or headbutt you. When your cat rubs against your legs, presses their head into your hand, or gently bumps their forehead against your face, you're experiencing one of the most affectionate gestures in the feline world. It might seem simple, but to cats, these physical touches are sacred. Cats have scent glands around their face, cheeks, and along their body. When they rub or bunt against you, they're leaving a trace of their scent, not to mark ownership in the human sense, but to blend your scent with theirs. It's a form of bonding. In the cat world, scent equals safety and belonging. So when your cat brushes up against you, they're quietly saying, "You're part of my family now. We smell like each other." Headbutting or bunting is one of the purest forms of this expression. It's something cats usually reserve for close companions, trusted cats, or deeply bonded humans. A gentle headbutt releases pheromones that calm them and signal affection. It's their way of saying hello, of re-establishing a shared comfort zone every time they see you. When your cat greets you with a head bump after you've been away, it's more than a welcome. It's reassurance. They're reaffirming that bond. You're home and we're okay. Some cats will even rub their face against yours or push into your chin, closing their eyes in contentment. That's a feline hug, short, subtle, but filled with emotion. There's also a deeper trust layered into this act. Cats don't put their faces close to anything they fear. When they rub their cheeks against you, they're exposing a vulnerable area, their eyes, nose, and mouth, and trusting that you'll be gentle. This is why scolding or pushing them away can confuse or hurt them emotionally. To them, it's rejection of love. The best response is calm acceptance. Speak softly, maybe return a gentle touch, and let your cat finish the moment on their terms. Every time you honor these little gestures, you strengthen an invisible thread of connection, one woven from scent, trust, and pure, wordless affection. Number 2. They communicate with you through soft sounds. If your cat talks to you in gentle trills, chirps, or quiet meows, you're hearing one of the most personal and intimate forms of feline trust. Cats don't talk to just anyone. In fact, adult cats rarely meow at other cats. They reserve that vocal communication for humans they feel close to. When your cat meows softly, purrs when you enter a room, or makes that adorable little burp sound as they walk by, they're not just making noise, they're sharing their feelings. These are social signals, a kind of language built between you and your cat over time. Each sound is layered with meaning. Hello, I'm happy you're here. I feel safe with you. Some cats have entire vocabularies dedicated to their humans. You might notice your cat has specific tones, a short chirp for greeting, a long meow for attention, a gentle purr when they're relaxed beside you. That's not coincidence. That's communication developed through trust. In multi-cat households, cats often use trills and murmurs to talk to close companions. When your cat does it with you, it means they've accepted you as one of their own. Even purring, which we associate with happiness, can carry a deeper meaning, comfort, security, and contentment in your presence. It's your cat's way of saying, I'm at peace when you're near. The most touching part is that every cat's voice is unique, a personal melody they create for the people they love. Over time, you'll learn to understand it instinctively. You'll know when their meow says good morning, when their chirp says I missed you, and when their purr says thank you for being here. That kind of connection doesn't happen overnight. It's built on patience, gentle consistency, and emotional safety. So when your cat speaks to you in those soft, trusting tones, listen closely. You're not just hearing random sounds. You're hearing love in its most delicate, musical form. Number 1, they show you their true personality. When a cat finally lets you see their true self, not the cautious, polite version, but the goofy, playful, sleepy, or even moody one, that's when you know they trust you completely. Cats are naturally guarded creatures. In unfamiliar or uncertain situations, they keep their emotions tightly wrapped, their movements calculated, and their expressions subtle. But once a cat feels safe, those walls begin to melt. Suddenly, the cat that once hid under the bed starts rolling on the floor, stretching out belly up, or chasing imaginary bugs across the room. They might flop beside you, talk more, play more, or simply nap in full view. What you're seeing is authenticity, the relaxed, unfiltered version of your cat that only surfaces in an environment of absolute trust. This transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's built through the quiet, everyday moments, the soft tones you use when you speak, the gentle way you handle them, the patience you show when they retreat, and the respect you give when they say, "Not now." All of those small, loving actions add up. Slowly, your cat begins to realize that you're not a threat, not unpredictable. You're steady. You're safe. And that's when their true personality blossoms. You'll see glimpses of kitten-like playfulness, bursts of curiosity, and moments of tenderness they never showed before. They might start bringing you toys, talking to you, or showing off silly behaviors that make you laugh. That's not randomness. That's your cat feeling free to be. And perhaps the most beautiful part is how deeply personal this stage is. Each cat expresses their trust differently, some through play, others through stillness. A shy cat might simply stretch out nearby, while a bold one might sprawl across your laptop mid-task. No matter how it looks, it all means the same thing. You are home to them. They can let their guard down because in their eyes, you are family. When a cat gives you that gift, their unfiltered self, it is one of the purest forms of love you will ever experience. You haven't just earned their trust, you've earned their heart. When you truly understand the way cats express trust, you begin to see that what they offer isn't just affection. It is something sacred. Cats don't give their trust freely. They observe, they wait, and they test the world quietly before letting anyone close. So if your cat has chosen you, if they follow you from room to room, blink slowly, sleep beside you, or simply rest in your presence, you've earned something rare and beautiful. You've become their source of safety, their calm, their home. Every soft meow, every purr that hums against your chest, every nuzzle of their head against your hand, these are love notes written in silence. You won't hear the words, "I love you," but it's there, whispered through every blink, every breath, every quiet moment they share with you. You've earned not obedience, but genuine devotion, and that trust, once given, doesn't fade. Even when you're gone for the day, they wait. Even when you're sad, they sense it. To a cat, trust isn't temporary, it's forever. So tonight, when your cat curls up beside you or watches you with those soft, knowing eyes, remember, that's love. It doesn't need grand gestures or words. It lives in the stillness, the quiet companionship, and the steady bond between you. You haven't just earned your cat's trust, you've become their home, their safe place in the world. And in the language of cats, there's no higher form of love than that.